I'll be your swole priest of cinematic games. Forget waiting for some new horror flick to swoop your socks off. The Exorcist from 73 is the ultimate soul shredder, jacking your spirit like a maxed out deadlift.
This flick's a way-so K-maker, smacking harder than a possessed trap bar. It's no B-movie boo fest. It's a psyche-punishing squats du jour.
Plot time, baby! We open up in northern Iraq with Father Mirren, a grizzled priest on a dig. He unearths an amulet of the demon Pazuzu and faces off with a giant statue of it. The vibe isn't friendly. This ain't his first rodeo with evil. It's like a seasoned powerlifter clocking a demon he's outlifted before. He knows a heavy set is on the way.
Cut to Georgetown. Actress Chris McNeil is living the dream with her 12-year-old daughter Reagan. They're super close. Meanwhile, Father Damien Karras, a priest and a psychiatrist, is having a crisis of faith, haunted by the guilt over his mom dying alone in New York City. His spiritual form is shot like ego lifting after a saucy divorce. Golly!
Things get weird fast. Reagan starts messing with an Ouija board.
A Ouija board.
What?
Ouija board.
So she's playing around with a Nintendo Switch and talking to Captain Howdy. At a party, she marches downstairs, telling an astronaut he's gonna die up there, and blasts some electrolytes on the rug. Chris gets her every medical test in the book, but her strength gains are off the charts, and she's talking trash in languages she never learned. Then her bed starts levitating like a CrossFit bro, doing a kipping pull-up.
The real horror drop sets when Chris's director, Burke Dennings, is found dead at the bottom of these wicked long stairs outside Reagan's window. Head twisted 180, bro. Get wrecked. The possession goes full throttle. Reagan, strapped to the bed, is cursing, thrashing, and cover your ears, ma, blaspheming. The stuff she does is too wild for this program, but it sends her hippie mom running straight to the church. And the one man who might understand, Father Karras.
Karras steps into the ring. The possessed Reagan greets him by spitting up bile that looks like a week-old kale smoothie and claiming that she's the devil himself. The demon knows all about Karras' guilt, using it to land psychological low blows. But then Karras sees helpmate appear scarred on Reagan's stomach. It's the real Reagan, trapped inside. That's all the proof he needs. He tells the church they need an exorcist, but his boss says he's not experienced enough. They need the big guns. They need Father Mirren.
Mirren arrives, looking frail but with steel in his eyes. He and Karras begin the Roman ritual, a tag team match against pure evil. The demon throws everything at them: insults, levitation, and rotating its head like an owl on pre-workout. It even mimics Karras' dead mother's voice to shatter its spirit. A total mental cage match. Mirren, popping nitro pills for his bad heart, sends Karras out for a breather. When Karras returns, he finds Mirren dead from a heart attack. The demon has won the round.
Seeing Mirren dead and a cackling Reagan, Karras snaps. He goes primal, beating on the possessed child and screaming, "Come into me! Take me!" The demon accepts the invitation, possessing Karras. For a split second, Karras regains control, and with his last ounce of will, he hurls himself through the window and down the stony steps to his death. He takes the full spiritual load to spot Reagan to safety.
Father Dyer arrives just in time to give Karras the last rites. The aftermath is quiet. Chris and a now normal Reagan are leaving town. Reagan doesn't remember any of it, but gives Dyer a kiss. Chris gives Dyer the St. Joseph medal Karras had. As they drive away, Dyer stands at the top of those cursed stairs, a silent monument to his friend's sacrifice. Legendary. Let's talk about the lift. Director William Friedkin, hot off his Oscar for The French Connection, had a $12 million budget and a 200-day shoot. The set for Reagan's bedroom was built inside a massive freezer, chilled to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so the actor's breath would show. The cast and crew were miserable, but it looked legit. A mysterious fire even burned down the set, except for Reagan's bedroom. Spooky games.
Friedkin was a training partner from hell. He'd fire blank pistols to get genuine reactions. Linda Blair was strapped into a violent rig for the bed-shaking scene, which caused her pain. The headspin was a meticulous animatronic dummy, and Ellen Burstyn suffered a permanent spinal injury when a harness yanked her too hard. Her screams are 100% real. Friedkin pushed his actors to the limit, believing their real suffering would translate to the screen.
When The Exorcist dropped in 1973, it was a cultural earthquake. People fainted, vomited, and ran out of theaters. It grossed over $441 million, becoming one of the first horror films nominated for Best Picture. It legitimized horror as both a box office beast and high art.
But why did it hit so hard? The early 70s were a mess. Vietnam, Watergate, societal decay. The Exorcist gave a face to that anxiety. It put ancient evil smack dab in the middle of a modern American home, attacking an innocent kid. It triggered a national conversation about faith and evil. The theme song, Tubular Bells, became the anthem for terror, and the film single-handedly created the modern possession subgenre.
This film is heavy, bro. The core theme is faith versus doubt, embodied by Father Karras. He's the modern, rational mind hitting a wall it can't explain. Another huge theme is science versus the supernatural. The film exhausts every scientific explanation, making the final turn to faith feel earned and terrifyingly necessary.
Let's go deeper. It wrestles with the nature of evil. The demon's motive isn't conquest, it's to make humanity despair. Then there's the body as a battleground. For us gym bros, the body is a temple. The film shows the ultimate corruption of that temple, a physical manifestation of spiritual decay. Finally, it's all about sacrifice and redemption. Karras finds his redemption not in prayer, but in action. He makes the ultimate sacrifice, proving that the greatest weapon against evil is selfless love. That's the final heroic rep that saves the day.
The Exorcist ain't no jump scare snack. It's a soul-crushing max out, sculpting your psyche with freaky visuals and faith-busting vibes. Watch it, bro, and brace for the burn. I give it 4.5 out of 5 resistance bands.
4.5 resistance bands. Preach, Lunk. I indubitably agree. Keep pumping. Today's burn, tomorrow's divine grind. No possession, just obsession, bro. Hold it. You think we done just cause we gave you the fattest film critique known to man? And let you slide without getting a film-inspired workout routine, punk? Quit playing around and receive this high-powered fitness knowledge for your ass. Yo, swole saints and fear-busting bros. I'm your ripped reverend of Hellfire Games. Time to flex like Karras and punt Satan's sorry butt back to the underworld with a workout so savage, it'll make Marin's rosary rattle. This 4-minute demon buster will forge a physique to crush evil like a rogue barbell. 3 moves, full throttle, no sissy skips. Let's get chiseled like Georgetown's cursed stairs, bro. Forget Ouija boards, you bile-barfing bonehead. Grab a jump rope and lock in like Marin chanting Satan to sleep. This cardio consecration builds a heart so steady it'll block demons like Karras' holy hustle. Snag a rope, feet tight like you're tiptoeing past Reagan's possessed bed. Skip calm for 2 minutes. Smooth as Dyer's last rites vibe. Keep rhythm like Chris dodging Denning's doom. Then unleash 30 seconds of high knee sprints. Pumping like Reagan's head spin gone cardio. 5 rounds, 45-second rest. Trip and you'll shadow box in Satan's steam room. This ain't just skipping, it's a soul-sealing rhythm beast. Forging focus tougher than Marin's grit. Stay sacred or evil swiping your pump. Square up to a heavy bag, you head-twirling wannabe, and pound that demonic punk like Karras smacking evil. This fist-flying fury turns fear into power, crushing Satan's ego like a flimsy kettlebell. Plant your feet like you're facing Beelzebub's taunts. Then hammer 3-minute rounds, 2 minutes of slick combos, jabs and hooks, carving through evil like Marin's prayers. Last minute, go full Exorcist, furious burnout strikes, unloading like Reagan's bedquake tantrum. 5 rounds, 90-second rest, berries on deck if you slack. Circuits build strength, endless juice, and mental steel. Outsmarting demons with combos crazier than Chris's screams. Go berserk, bro. Your punches turn evil into gym floor confetti. Build a car so bulletproof it makes Satan fizzle like a day-old can of Pepsi. You sacrilegious ghoul. This Russian twist carves abs tougher than Karis' resolve. Locking your center against empty demonic calories. Grab a 10-pound dumbbell. Grip it like Dyer clutching a rosary. Sit on the floor, knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Feet flat or hovering like you're floating over those cursed stairs. Lean back 45 degrees. Spine tight. Core brace like Marin facing evil's glare. Twist side to side. Dumbbell swinging chest left. 15 reps per side. Smooth like those tubular bells. 4 sets. 45-second rest. This targets obliques for twisting power. Rectus abdominis for front strength. Transverse abdominis for deep stability. Hip flexors for balance. Slack and Satan's on your ass. Now you have the strength to hold the gates of your temple against evil's nasty mitts. That's it. We did it. No more sitting on your ass watching these movies.
Thanks for watching, and remember, keep moving with the movies.
Remain.
Adios.